Thank you for joining Hawaii Wellness Network, and we have a special guest today, a longtime advertiser for over 10 years,
Right.
Rui from Sacred Path Healing School. So would you like to tell us a little bit about your school, and you brought some students as well?
Well, I
today?
brought faculty, actually.
Oh, faculty,
yes.
Wow.
We have been in business since '01, and we just graduated our 8th class. Ray here was a part of that. Kaukea has been with me since day one. She came as a student and stayed on and has been teaching. It's a 3-year program of study, and the first year looking at self-healing from a multimodal approach. We use kind of a psycho-spiritual technique or, I don't know, philosophy that helps students really look deeply at themselves and figure out what their woundings are that are keeping them from having life work as they might wish for. There's yoga. Kaukea teaches a great class on lifestyle
And they need to get through the blockages to be able to do the healing work and
Right.
for themselves and others.
Right. So there's a look through the chakras, but also the meridians. I mean, it's kind of a and yoga designed for each chakra. Then the second and the third year are when healing skills are taught, anatomy and physiology. Kaukea brings in a astrology class, and in the third year, sound healing. There's quite a compendium of skills, healing skills that are learned, and the students also learn how, from the first year of learning about their wounding, in the second year they learn how to hold a balanced healing field for someone in defense, so that they're not interjecting and engaging, but actually helping.
And this is for someone that might want to start a new career, or maybe they're a massage therapist and they want to add to their practice and some other modalities.
Yeah, we've had a whole variety of different people go through. Clinical psychologists, social workers, nurses, massage therapists, teachers, people in human resource, computer people, I don't know, what else?
Housewives.
Everybody.
Yes.
To work on
Mothers.
themselves even, or their friends and family,
Absolutely.
not only to do a profession. But
Right. So we have people that definitely go out and open healing practices, but other people take it into their work or their homes. So there's a variety of how it evolves. And then after people graduate, there's the opportunity of a clinic and an apprenticeship year, so that if they want to really be certified as healers, they go through that process also.
so they can do, and they have to do a certain amount of practice hours for the massage license.
Yes.
Well, do you want to talk about what your favorite classes were, or what your experiences?
I graduated in 2004, and the school's evolved quite a bit since then.
We were scrambling.
Yeah, the beginning was quite an interesting process. It's wonderful to have been there from the beginning and see the evolution. And I love teaching there because I get to watch the students grow and heal. And it's a very positive environment to be able to teach and be there. The first year I teach a lifestyle class, and we just community build and help people make better choices for what you're eating and drinking, and daily living choices. In the second year I teach astrology, and in the third year sound healing. But
Can you talk a little bit about sound healing?
Sound healing, it's wonderful for third year. We learn different chants, senses, chants, Hawaiian chants, but we're also learning toning for the chakras themselves, and just moving energy.
There's even some research out that certain tones directly into organs or places in the body will help shift something that's not functioning at the right frequency to a balanced healing frequency.
So somebody that might have some health issues, that might help.
Yeah, I mean, it's great for things like cancer. You just zap right in there. And I don't know, Raymond, do you want to say anything? Just being a new grad here.
So you just graduated.
Last week.
Yes.
Graduated,
And then she brings you on the show and says you're going to help teach now?
Healing and wanting
Wow.
to. For me, it has been a journey for 3 years of observing yourself and then seeing more of yourself, and then trying to be comfortable with as much as you may see about yourself. And becoming non-judgmental with yourself also leads eventually to being non-judgmental about everything around you. And when that process starts moving along, all of a sudden life becomes a lot easier and a lot less burdensome, because you don't have to correct everything, you just grow and mature, and you allow everyone else around you to grow and mature. It becomes a journey for everyone around you, and I find that things just kind of started self-correcting by me not being so interjectory and controlling around my own home starting, and around the workplace.
That's what I was going to ask you. Did you notice people change around you?
Yes.
Well, they noticed you changing and probably being more happy and attracted
Well,
to your
at
things.
first, I was excited about my change, but not everybody else was excited about my change. So, and then I started seeing what they were saying. You know, okay, he's getting a little
Were you too happy?
fat-headed, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Well, you just get kind of big for your pants, and then you kind of go, okay, this doesn't fit right, and then you try on a new attitude about things, and you surrender a little more, and then the process continues, and you just continue observing yourself and being thankful and content. You just stay in that surrender, and you wind up more and more in the present, and then more peace comes, more gentleness comes toward yourself and towards others, and all that's aspects of love.
Was there a certain modality during the classes that you have a favorite, like sound therapy or?
Favorite? Well, I like yoga. I've been practicing yoga for 3.5 years. I especially like someone talking to the class after yoga's finished and we're in Shavasana, in that quiet period. And I've had an awakening myself 3.5 years ago that occurred during that time. And I like seeing it happening around me and just being there and holding that space to ground and let that initiation into a new realm of love happen in people, happen to yourself, and just be part of that too. So.
And we do honor all spiritual traditions, so this is not just one kind of religious approach, but it's a spiritual approach, really looking deeply for people to evolve onto their own inner knowing.
So
You have
main modalities, but then you probably touch on a little bit on different modalities. Skip the basics. Do you want to talk a little bit about some of your students that have graduated and their practices that you've talked to? And
oh my goodness.
There's probably so many over the years.
Yes. I mean, I watch the growth and evolution of people as they evolve. And it's a thrill, really, to see them being able to do healings with their clients, the healings that happen in their families, the healings that happen in their workplaces. It just is a movement that begins to spread.
And you get to hear these amazing stories all the time.
It's fun.
So you're starting up a new 3-year program?
Yes.
Soon. Okay.
Yes, and we do one every 3 years that is 4 times a year, 4 days straight, so that people can fly in from neighbor islands and mainland. Ray's class just finished that, and we had 2 people flying in from the West Coast to come to school. So it gives the possibility that people don't have to be living on Oahu. So we're September 6th, I think, is when we start the next class. Yes.
So sign up, and they can find you on your website.
Yes, sacredpathhealing.com, and there's an application in the consent form there.
Great. And what if anybody that's listening to this that says, I want to try a yoga class, or I want to maybe try a student with a sound healing, or get my chakras tested, or?
Well, there's a list of graduates on the website, so people and faculty, so they can go look.
And do you ever have days at your place? It's like an open house.
Well, yeah, there'll be another open house on August 22nd. We just had one, and there's another one August 22nd.
Just so they can try the different modalities.
Well, at least learn about school.
Like the open house. Wonderful. And they can find that on your website as well.
Yeah, we'll make sure it's easily found.
And do you want to? You're also in the Hawaii Wellness Directory.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
And would you like to give out your phone number?
Sure, 737-8859.
Well, thank you for coming on, and if you're looking for a new career, this is a great option, or just to get yourself healthy and your family. Well, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.